Our heroes have found a small reprieve after their trying ordeal, but they have yet to find a reprieve from their emotional turmoils. Every single eye and every single ear of the Shadowfell is tuned in to this episode of Mercenaries in Retrograde.
I have a question for you about wheelchairs. Lark?
Oh, yes, I have an answer for you about wheelchairs. I'm in one right now.
Yeah, if you're sitting in your wheelchair and like just kind of vibing there, somebody roll the front wheel. Does it not work?
No, not unless I've popped up into a wheelie. The front wheels, the casters are always on the ground, unless I've purposefully wheelied.
You see as a flash on Ben's face looks like, wonder if they roll. if I were to go like, if I were to put my finger along it, would it roll with
Here's the thing. Does it occur to me, is it clear enough on his face that is what he's thinking?
Yes, this man has a very open to read face.
I don't even pop myself into a wheelie, really. I literally put my feet on the ground. I take them off the foot plate and put my feet on the ground so that I can lean back without really having to put any effort into it, so that my casters are off the ground and he can spin them and it will make him feel better.
I love you. You're great. And he just does that for a little bit and then he's like, all right, thank you.
You're very welcome. I think you're pretty cool too.
I'm so glad we're friends.
I'm glad we're friends too, Ben.
He like pats your foot.
I try to do it back, but I realize I'm just gonna accidentally step on his hand, and that doesn't. And then I was like, no, okay. I just kind of nudged him with my boot.
Do you all like kind of go around the fire?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're sitting by the fire.
Yeah. So as you all kind of like get together, you guys can take your long rest if that is what you wish to do.
That would be
Please,
nice.
I am fully out of spell slots for the first time this campaign.
What is watch going to look like?
I never know how easy it is. How is the easiest way to like split it up? Like, is there a way to split it up into like 2 different watches so we can watch 2 and 2? Or
so
that would be a 6-hour watch each.
So Algernon only needs 6 hours sleeping.
I need 4.
Oh,
4
I forgot
hours.
about that part.
Yeah.
And so he can stay up for 2.
Gotcha. So even if we split it into 3, we can still watch 2 and 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can. If you let me sleep for the first 4 hours or trance for the first 4 hours, I'm completely fine after.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's
Yes.
I think it'll work out. I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I will say it's fine. So
And no one can come at us because this is our D&D podcast.
It's I'm God and it works, and you can do 2 and 2. So how are you gonna break it up? Are you gonna do first?
I can take first.
I can also go first. I'm gonna be up late anyway.
Celeste.
Cool.
We'll do Celeste and Simmons, and then Simmons, Ben, and Ben, and Algernon. And Celeste can wake up early and finish it with Algernon.
Can do.
All right, poggers in the chat. Yeah, so you two are awake, watching over your teammates. Is there anything you want to do?
I feel like I had something that I wanted to, some cards that I wanted to pull, but I don't remember them anymore. And honestly, like, that's just because I forgot since the last time we played. But I think it makes sense that Celeste does not really have whatever was on her mind then on her mind now. I do at one point want to just ring my little bell to hear from whoever has the other half of my little bell, maybe. And then I'm just gonna keep like waiting on my dads to text me back.
Can you make me a Arcana check?
Yeah, totally. All right, that's a 15.
Yeah, it didn't have to be too high. So this works on like the same magic that sending works on,
Mhm.
and you know that sometimes sending has a hard time getting through plane barriers. So when you ring the bell, you kind of get the sense from it that it's the magic in this bell isn't strong enough to push through the barrier.
Are we not
Unfortunately.
on the material plane?
You're in the Shadowfell.
You know what? Not gonna lie, I didn't realize that was a different plane. I thought it was just like a spooky, scary woods. I thought it was just a forest that was scary. So you know what? That actually everything makes sense now.
I love you dearly.
I'm a little bit I don't have a lot of brain cells in my brain all the time. Celeste has
Okay.
brain cells. Celeste actually she has an 11 intelligence, so maybe not. Maybe me and
Maybe-
Celeste are the same.
Maybe this is when Celeste was like, "Oh, I'm in a new
Oh,
plane." 'Cause
yeah!
it makes sense for her to not fully get it because she's only
Yeah.
been in the material plane in hell. So
Yeah, so then it clicks. It's like, oh, that's why my text is taking so long, and like that's why my bell didn't work. So I put my bell away, and yeah, I just sit and probably have just like a nice chill time with Simmons.
God, can I study the goop?
goop.
The goop? Yeah.
Yeah, you
The
can
goop
study
that
the
was
goop.
leaking from-
There's a bunch on the floor.
I'd love to do an Arcana check on
Yeah.
natural. 27. Give me everything on the goop.
Oh my God, why do you always roll so
Holy
high
shit.
on lore that I haven't written out? So you know the crystals.
Okay.
This goop, you know how like amber is kind of a crystal, but it's sap.
Mhm. Yes.
This goop feels like it is part, like it is kind of like how amber is sappy form. Only it's missing like the other planar energies. It is just straight Shadowfell energy. And as like you're looking it over and just kind of like running some tests on it, you get that it is kind of like, this is the best analogy I can think of. It's kind of like those sticky hands that you like throw at walls, only like when it sticks on the thing, it pulls it back into it. So like you guys didn't have to walk through the forest and into the break in the plane because this goop latched onto you and brought you to the plane. And much like you're like thinking about this and like the nature of the goop and all of that, and you are like, okay, so it's not fully like the Shadowfell is hacking up a hairball. It's more like Shadowfell is inhaling and then spitting out.
Mm.
And you are part of the inhale.
Said and eventually spit out.
Not necessarily, but
Oh no.
that's kind of the gist of this goop. It's kind of like it's a grabber. It's also obviously it gives you your worst nightmares all in one. It affects your body. From the way it affected Celeste and Ben, you know that if in your brain you are fighting something, you will get hurt, and if you go down, then the goop has time to use your body like a puppet. Is what
So if you
happened to
die in
Ben.
the dream, you die in real life.
Yes, and Ben went down and was making death saves while he was gooped,
F in the chat.
and that's why the goop was taking over his body.
Don't tell me that.
I don't tell you that. What I do say is the goop brought us here and might not put us back.
Oh, well, we'll just have to get back ourselves, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we can do that.
I think so too.
Oh, okay. Now I got an idea. Because
Okay.
previously I was reading this book. I was reading a book in the library, and the book said that there was this issue with the planar energies, and I akined it to a cat hacking up a hairball. That's what's happening with the ley line energies and the energies that's looking into our plane. I think it's more like it's just breathing real heavy, and on the inhale, things get sucked in, like us. Want it down into the, and on the exhale, it's energy getting spit out into the plane. I'm wondering if we can try to find like a time in the pulse, and then we can ride the wave out.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
It does. Simmons, I don't know if this is anything, but when people breathe in oxygen, they breathe out carbon dioxide. So a part of me is afraid that if we just try to ride the wave out of here, we're not going to come out the same way that we went in. Does that make any sense?
That makes perfect sense. That might be something.
Really?
I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna jot that down.
Celeste is so delighted that she's come up with a good idea. She is not the brains of the operation usually.
No, but that makes sense, because if there's corruption that's happening, and if things are just getting sucked back in and breathed back out, then you would, I don't know, the energy transference might not be as severe as what we see in.
Right, you would maybe notice if things were gone for a little while, but then they'd come back and everything would be fine, and there wouldn't be so much of the everything and the part.
Exactly, the ooh and the ah.
Love them, actually.
And I don't know what that means for us, especially now that we've kind of been breathed in. That doesn't feel great, I will say, but it's at least a place to start.
Yeah, that's a place to start. I'm gonna ponder.
Okay.
You are brilliant. Thank you for it. I adore you.
I think you're wonderful, and thank you for coming to rescue me.
Of course I was gonna rescue you. You're my friend.
You're my friend too. I've told everyone they're my friend today except Algernon, so I should maybe do that in the morning, just so that he knows.
So we all know that we're all friends here, and we're all gonna protect and save each other.
I love that.
And then you two just make me perception checks for your watch.
Will do.
Oh, of course. 17. I am on my game.
15. I'm mostly on my game, but I'm really excited that I came up with that fun oxygen thing.
Yeah, nothing like super creepy or weird happens, but you do see you think is like a mouse in the corner, and then it like kind of like scurries past the fire, and you notice that it's actually like a little porcelain doll as it scurries by.
You said nothing creepy and weird happens, and then you said that? That's not the same thing.
Yeah, it seems to leave out of a hole in the wall, so you should be fine.
Well, I guess. I'm going to sleep now. So I see that, and nothing happens. I go, okay, it's fine. I'm going to sleep now. I'm going to wake up Ben. Whoever, I don't know who's next.
I think Ben is next.
Okay, I'm going to wake up Ben. Good night, Simmons.
Good night, Celeste.
I wake up Ben.
Yeah, you wake up Ben. He sits up, and he moves to be in a better position to watch. And he just kind of like gives you a wave, Simmons. Gives you a wave.
Oh, I wave back.
I guess tomorrow morning we'll come up with a plan.
The goop brought us here. I don't know that. I don't know if that happened last. I just thought you should know. I'm just telling one by one. I'll tell Algernon.
No, the goop. Last time we just walked through, it wasn't a goop situation. So how are we gonna fix this?
You know how asthma works? Here's my thought. I've been pondering this. I don't know how we would do this, but I'm thinking, okay, so it's okay. So let me backtrack. It's like the plane is breathing, right? It's inhaling things like us, and it's exhaling icky bad times. And in that, we think of it like inhaling and exhaling, and when we breathe in oxygen and we breathe out carbon dioxide, we're breathing it, and it's converting, and changing in our bodies. So that's why things come out corrupted and in the material plane.
Mhm.
I'm wondering if we can have some sort of energetic inhaler, because that's medicine for when you're having an asthma attack. So I'm wondering if we make the plane inhale planar medicine, then it'll be all better.
Where are we gonna get planar medicine?
I don't know.
barely
I didn't think that far ahead. That was just my first thought, is the planar medicine, because it's also all the planes are out of whack is the other thing that I'm noticing, at least with the ley lines, because they're all putting out weird energies. So I'm wondering if we can just input something to cancel out the output.
So do all of the planes have asthma, or like do some of them have like congenital heart disease, or?
I don't know. I think at least hell might also have asthma, because it's also putting out energies.
I
I don't know.
guess we could. I don't know anything about this really.
No, if you got thoughts, I'll take them. Probably got.
Well, my main thought was maybe we could ask my mom to ask the other gods to see if they have anything, because I can't really talk to them right now.
That would be great. The celestial plane that might have involvement in all of this, so we can get inside and out information. That would be great.
Yeah, we can for sure do that. I want to stop by home before go to Renaissance next time, or we can go to. Either way, I want to stop there at some point because it's been a while. You said everything is corrupted that leaves?
At least that's what I'm thinking.
What about us? We're here. About a boyfriend who's been here for a while.
We'll just have to see. Maybe we hope for the best. Maybe
He's
that
gonna have planar asthma.
Maybe he will. Maybe he'll be more like maybe he's evolved and become one with, and now it's more like planar diabetes. When he leaves, he's gonna be dependent on it.
He's gonna need a Shadowfell pump.
He's gonna need a Shadowfell pump.
Then we're gonna become the bad guys, because we're gonna be like, Shadowfell, give me your goop.
I mean, we got plenty of goop.
But the goop won't last forever, man.
Oh,
We're gonna need more goop.
Gonna need more goo. We're gonna need a bigger goo.
We'll figure that out when we find.
Yeah. I'll stop on that.
And we'll find him.
We'll
If
find.
he's
We're
here.
we're sure gonna find him. We got 4 brain cells to all rub together.
Okay. Yeah. Good work, team. It's just us two.
Yeah.
We're not really a team. We're a duo.
No, we can. Wait. We part of the.
We are duo.
We are dynamic with our brains rubbing together. Nothing.
Alright.
Use my friend and I love you.
Well, you're my friend and I love you.
I accidentally called your brother sexy. Good night.
Wait, no, hold on. No, we need to.
Nope, I'm asleep. I'm asleep. I needed to confess my sin, and now I'm asleep.
No, you can't just do that. And he starts shaking you. Can't just do that to me.
Oh, my bad.
We're in this together. I mean, you already told me the other secret of you seeing the smooch.
Yeah. And now I got another secret is that I accidentally called your brother sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna do anything about that?
I don't know. It was awkward. We was in we was in Ikikui basement
Yeah.
where you almost died.
It's not the peak romance, but sometimes Shadowfell is wild and your emotions get the better of you. Oh, I'll talk more about what I remember of Shadowfell last time in the morning.
Epic.
Emotions are wacky in here, so be careful.
Oh, I've been feeling that.
Yeah. So you have like 2 hours left on your watch. You can't just go to bed.
Ah, fuck. My bad.
We're just gonna have to sit here and stew in the fact that you call my brother sexy. Isn't a problem. I don't care. My brother is attractive. Like, I know this as a fact. So.
Fellas, is it gay to call your brother?
Oh my god, stop. Stop with the is it gay?
Fellas, is it gay to be brothers? I don't know.
Fellas, is it gay to be brothers? jury's still out on that one.
Anyway, roll a perception check, Caitlin.
Oh,
Alright.
10.
Oh, great. He didn't do good either. You guys just don't. You don't see anything. You just watch the fire. All right. Ben and Algernon.
Hey, yo, bro.
Hey yo. Have any funky dreams?
Always.
Oh. Have anything you want to tell me?
Are there things I want to tell you?
Yeah, is there
Yes.
anything you want to tell me?
Like about my dream?
No, about like life. I feel like we never talk. I feel like things happen in life and things change and people grow, and I want to know if you've changed or grown in the past few weeks.
Well, I'm always changing, you know me.
That doesn't answer my question.
I'm always changing, always growing, sometimes not for the better.
What does that mean?
It means that I missed you so much,
What else?
and that you're the best brother I could ever ask for,
This is a lot of butt kissing.
and that
This is a lot of butt kissing.
I've missed you dearly since I left,
So you're hiding something from me.
and that I may feel really guilty about hiding something from you,
So why don't you just tell me?
because I know you're gonna get mad at me.
Why would I get mad at you for kissing Irvin? And then he covers his mouth.
Oh, what?
I didn't say anything.
I'm sorry, what? How
I
did you
didn't-
know about that?
I got eyes and ears all over the place.
There was...
A man knows. A man has
Last I checked,
ways.
when you were asleep when that happened.
You checked wrong.
Insight check? I don't believe him!
Do an insight check.
My insight, I don't think it's good. Oh, I need to turn on my lights. It's gonna be dark. My insight is 19. 17 plus 2.
He was not awake.
So you weren't awake.
I was. My eyes were open. Actually.
So
I
you
think
weren't
you-
awake?
I think you just ignored the fact that my eyes were open and were like, oh, Ben, he sleeps with his eyes open sometimes. It's
No,
a
you
funny
don't.
little
You have
quirk
never
he does.
slept with your eyes open. How did you know that I kissed Irvin?
I got eyes in the back of my head. Those are the ones you didn't see that were open.
Nope. How did you know I kissed Irvin?
A man never tells his secrets.
Well, it's a good thing you're just a boy.
Hey!
Now how'd you know that I kissed Irvin?
That's not for me to tell. It's a secret.
Then who is it to tell?
I swore a bro's oath, and you can never break a bro's oath.
So, Simmons saw.
Oh, I didn't say that. I said a bro's oath. I can make a bro's oath with Celeste if I wanted to.
I don't think you would ever call an oath with Celeste a bro's oath. I'm just...
I would. All of my oaths are bro's oaths.
Yeah?
I'm a bro, and Celeste is also a bro. Celeste can be a bro.
I mean,
Don't
Celeste
be
can be a
don't
bro, but
be
I don't think you
sexist.
ever...
Don't be sexist on who can be a bro or not. Celeste could totally rip up some waves if she wanted to.
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know what surfing is.
No.
Wait, really?
No?
Oh my god, we have to go to Faraway and we have to surf together, bro.
Why? What is surfing?
So it's when you stand on like this board and it has like a fin and you catch waves and you ride them.
How do you catch a wave?
I don't know, you just feel it in your bones. I don't know how to
To catch
explain.
water?
Oh, you like ride it.
You
You know how like the wave,
sink.
you know like how the wave kind of like comes crests and breaks and then rolls into the shore. You take
Yeah.
it as it starts to break, And you ride it in.
I've never seen a wave before.
Oh my god, we have to go to Fairway. How have you never seen a wave?
I mean, I've been to Fairway, I just never went to anywhere
No,
where waves are.
if you've been to Fairway, you've seen a wave because it's a beach town.
Maybe I haven't been to Fair. I don't know where the fuck I've been and where I haven't been. I've been a lot of places since I left.
Whatever, dude.
Okay.
Anyway, I think we should just call it a night and just kind
Now,
of
are you
sit
still
here.
just not gonna?
I mean, I can tell you more about surfing if that's what you're interested in.
I want to know more about how you knew that I kissed Irvin.
I told you it's a bro's oath, and I will never break it ever.
Ever?
For
Well, what if I would be sad?
my bro would also be sad.
What if your actual brother would be sad?
Everyone here is like family.
I'm only like family?
You are family. But you're also like family because you're family. How else would you be like family if you weren't?
I give him a hug.
Oh, thanks, bro.
And then I'm gonna ask you to roll a perception check.
A flat 10.
Algernon is crying.
Oh. Guessing Ben doesn't see.
No, Ben sees.
Okay.
I rolled shit.
What? Hey, what are the tears for?
I may have done something that you wouldn't have liked.
Like what?
So, you know how I have Fey energy?
Yeah, it's freaking me out.
I, a long time ago had a friend, who was a Fey who kind of helped me out with all the showbiz stuff after
Uh-huh.
I ran. And then things happened to my fingers, and he left, and then he came back and asked for one of your feathers in return for him staying, and I was really alone, and so I plucked a feather from you when we were dancing. I feel so guilty about it.
What does the Fae look like?
Just fancy blue man, big smile, long hair.
I wish you'd told me this sooner, because I can't contact anyone.
Sorry.
It's...
Don't say it's fine, because I know it's not.
I wasn't going to say that. It's a problem, yes. But we'll figure it out. You probably should cut all ties with this Fae as soon as possible. You know they are dangerous. Dad told you they were dangerous.
I know. I know.
I can't remember the details because it's been a while since Dad told me about it. And I don't even know if he told you about it. But there's one that wants him dead.
What?
Worse than dead. He wants to take his body.
Algernon is just staring dumbfounded, because he has never heard about this before.
No, he has not.
Celeste had to do it to him.
For the listeners at home, Lark just rolled backwards to do the I had to do it to him.
Do it to him.
I had to do. He had to do it to him. He had to do it to him. I'm sorry. I'll stop interrupting. Go back to your emotional
I love
conversation.
you.
Bye.
Yeah. I don't remember what it looks like, and Fae can change their form, so it doesn't really matter what they look like. But if you've given any Fae my feather is an essence of my being as a demigod. That's a problem.
Fuck.
Yeah. That's a problem we don't have time to deal with right now because we're in the middle of Shadowfell. To think about things that are bad and scary, bad time, just make Worse. Ice can't come here. We'll be fine. Time being.
Is a problem that I will deal with after this.
I love you. Bigger than you. You're not going to be able to fix this.
Okay.
Okay.
I love you
Yeah.
too.
Alright, can you make a perception check? Ben notably got a 2.
16.
You did better than him. You see, your conversation kind of ends there, because Ben seems like he doesn't want to talk about it anymore. But you see, like, along the walls, like out of the corner of your eye, you do see a bunch of eyes just watching you. The peripheral of all of your vision, no matter where you look.
Ben, do you see the eyes?
No. What eyes?
There are eyes just everywhere.
I don't see it.
Maybe the Shadowfell's just affecting me weirdly.
Probably. Especially if you're thinking badly of yourself. It likes to latch onto that.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna wake up Celeste and go to bed.
Yeah. Sweet dreams. Love you.
We're in the Shadowfell. How sweet could they be? Love you too. And he goes to bed. Celeste, you are waking up.
I am. Hello, Algernon.
Hi.
I wanted to tell you because I got to tell everyone else yesterday, and I didn't have time to tell you, but I wanted you to know that you're my friend and that I think you're wonderful, and I'm glad that we're all in this together. And I got to tell Simmons and I got to tell Ben, and then I realized I hadn't had a chance to tell you, and so now I just wanted to say that. That's all.
So Algernon starts crying again.
Oh no! Oh no! What have I done wrong?
Oh no, you haven't done anything wrong. I just had a really emotional conversation with my brother, and then you hit me with the "you're my friend and you love me," and
No,
don't say sorry. I'm fine.
okay. Well, I'm not sorry. Definitely. And you're still my friend. And oh no. Celeste just like tries to hug him.
He's hugging.
Aw.
He hugs as he can get. It's been a rough night.
Mhm. Yeah. It sounds like it. Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, I feel like if I talk about it, I'm gonna fuck things up because then I'll start thinking badly about myself, and in the Shadowfell, that's not really a good idea. So I'm
You know,
trying to think happy thoughts right now.
that's probably true because the Shadowfell is very scary, and I just realized today that it's a different plane from the plane that we're usually on.
You just realized that?
I've never gone to another plane before except for the
Neither
one
have I.
time. The one time, and that was a major exception.
I haven't been on any other plane before.
Okay, well, I didn't know. I thought maybe this was just like a normal thing that was kind of the same as the rest of. I didn't know if this was just what other forests were like.
I love you so much as a friend and sister.
I love you. I think you're wonderful. But yes, no, it is a very scary plane, and a lot of it's why Why did we do this?
Because Ben needs to fall in love again. He needs
I
to
feel like
find
the
his
whole
love.
answer. That doesn't feel like the whole answer because really there was probably an easier way, because the thing is, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that I suppose my question was more rhetorical. Like, why did we do this? Who let us do this? We've never died before. We don't have any real experience in the field.
True. I don't know. I just have traveled a lot of places, and that's all I know.
I haven't travelled any places, and I almost died today. A displacer beast was going to kill me, and I was going to die, and I'd be dead forever.
Well, I'm glad that the displacer beast didn't kill you. That's a lie. I'm trying to decide whether or not I've ever almost died before. I don't think I have. I have been seriously injured before.
I almost died. What if I do die?
You're not gonna die.
My
You wanna
dad's
know
will be
why?
so disappointed in me.
You wanna know why you're not gonna die?
Hmm.
Because I'm here. And I have my Bard's best friend Bo, which the BBFB.
It's not. Why do you need to use an acronym? Because Bard's best friend and Bo are all one-syllable words. So using an acronym really doesn't shorten it at all. It just makes it more confusing.
Because I wanted to make you laugh, and I knew it'd make you laugh.
Okay, I'll give you that.
But I have that bow. I be there to heal you, no matter what. You're my friend, and I'm glad I met you.
That's very nice of you, and I'm glad that I met you too, and you're all my friend. But
If you bully me relentlessly.
oh, I mean, I'm glad that we met so that I could bully you. That's one of my favorite activities. So
Seems
I
like
won't
everyone's
be
favorite
stopping that
activity
anytime
nowadays.
soon. I'm just thinking, I don't know. I'm tired.
Sarah, you can sleep if you want. I can take this watch.
No, I just slept, and I'm not tired like I'm sleepy. I'm tired like I'm tired. And
Mentally?
maybe
Maybe once we get out of here. I think there's a nice spa at the casino.
that sounds very fun. I would like to do
And
that.
I need to get my nails and cuticles touched up. Because it's been a while.
I've never had my nails done before. I just keep them short mostly because I don't want to break them on my wheels, and also there's not a lot of people that do that in hell. And so I've never really done that.
I am going to take you on a spa day. Once we get back, and you will have your nails done, and you will have your cuticles pushed back. And it's going
that
to
sounds
be lovely.
bad. I don't want anyone to touch my cuticles.
No, it's nice. Sometimes I get mine cut down.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Oh, it's lovely actually.
Celeste is just like holding her, like crushing her nails against her hands because she doesn't like the thinking about people touching her cuticles is so deeply upsetting to her that she's like, I can feel it.
Maybe we won't have your cuticles pushed down. Maybe
Okay.
we can just paint each other's nails and have a nice spa day. And were you the one who told?
What?
Were you the one who told Ben that I kissed Irvin?
You kissed Irvin?
Well, I know you're not the one now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I kissed Irvin.
When?
In the tiny hut last night.
I was sleeping.
Yes,
Rude!
I thought everyone was sleeping.
We were right there. Ew.
It's not like we had sex.
Oh, don't. Okay, stop. Stop talking.
Well,
I
you're the one
hate
making
it
a
here.
big deal of the kiss.
I just think you could have left the tiny hut for like 5 seconds.
No, I thought everyone was asleep.
Okay, well, anyway.
But apparently I was right about it being Simmons.
Oh.
And Simmons told Ben.
Why didn't
And
Ben
then
tell me?
Simmons called me sexy.
Well, that's not fair. Ben and I are best friends now. So how come Ben didn't tell me?
Apparently, because Ben didn't want to break the bro trust thing.
Do we not have bro trust? Me
I
and
don't know.
Ben?
Ben apparently said that you were also involved in, if he were to have a secret with you, it'd also fall under bro trust. But because he wouldn't tell me if it was with you or not, so...
Well, I'll have to have a conversation with Ben, but
I think you will have to have a conversation with Ben.
that can wait. Also, what's this about Simmons?
Simmons called me sexy, and...
Ew! You've got all the boys, don't you?
See, normally I'd be like, fuck yeah, I got all the boys, but I have all the boys.
And what are you going to do with them?
I don't know.
Well, you'd better figure it out.
I'm gonna tell you a secret. Irvin was my first kiss.
Aww, that's cute. You really don't know what you're doing, do you?
I have no fucking clue what I'm doing at any given moment in time when it comes to any given relationship.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think I have really any advice for you because, boys are icky, and also, I don't have a lot of, romantic experience either way. As you know, I lived in hell.
Yeah, I mean, I figured I don't know what I was expecting.
I am hearing back and forth from this person who has the same bell as me though, and that's kind of fun.
Oh!
I really truly I just ring the bell back and forth. And last time they played a song that I didn't know but Ben knew, and it was Row 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 Your Boat or something along those lines.
Have a row, row, row your boat?
How does everyone know this song but me?
Well, I mean, I sang it to Ben when he was little.
Oh, that's cute. You don't think Ben has my other bell, do you?
No, I don't think so. Well, Ben was right there when you rung the bell, and
Oh,
he
you're
listened
so right.
to the bell ringing.
That is silly. Never mind. I
if
guess
it was
tell
Ben's
me.
partner, that would be.
Well, I'm not saying that I have anything going on with this other person who has the bell. And again, if it's a boy, ew. So basically, you're going to have to let me know when you decide what you're going to do with all the boys you have, because I am deeply invested in this now. And I promise, this won't be like the time that I told you that I would tell everyone you're going to piss and I wouldn't tell Simmons, and then I told Simmons. I promise it won't be like that this time. I really, really, really won't tell Simmons if you say something about Simmons and all the boys you have.
I don't know. I think I have a type.
Oh, obviously.
I mean, a while ago, I was talking to Alec, and I was describing why I liked Irvin to Alec, and Irvin mentioned something about me liking, B-boys. I didn't really understand at the time, but I think I'm understanding now.
You're really in for it,
I'm so confused.
It is. It's very confusing, very distressing, and I don't know what you're going to do.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do anything about it in the Shadowfell.
Oh, that's very smart. Yes, no. Keep that all hidden way down deep within yourself, until we are out of the woods, both physically and metaphorically.
Yeah.
That's my advice.
It's good advice. You're a good friend.
Thank you. I'm so glad we've circled round to the beginning of the conversation again.
Yeah, me too. You let's keep it. Have you seen the eyes?
I don't know, Mac, do I see the eyes? God?
Both of you make perception checks.
I mean, I was seeing them before.
21.
13.
Algernon, you don't see the eyes anymore. You don't see anything. Celeste, you see the little mouse that's actually a porcelain doll coming out of the hole that it left from. And this time it has a little thing of cheese.
Oh! Well, I don't see any eyes right now, and I mean, I did see a lot of eyes in my big scary dream that I had a little while ago, but I do see it's a scary thing, and it's got a little cheese.
Cute.
No, it's not cute. I tried to point it out to Algernon.
Make another perception check with advantage.
Give me a second. Whatever 17 plus 5 is.
You see the little weird porcelain doll with cheese.
See, it's got cheese. I don't like it.
Hello, friend.
Don't talk to it.
No, could be nice.
It's scary.
I don't. Okay. If you say so.
When you called out to it, it did just stop. You know when like mouses like see people, they just kind of like stop. It does that. It is a doll.
Don't just get. Algernon, make it go away.
You can go. If you'd like, little doll. You know, Simmons has something like you. No, Simmons has a matchbox.
Simmons has a lizard.
Simmons does have a lizard.
And also the clown.
Yeah, clown matchbox.
The clown. I forgot about the clown.
Oh, he has a
Deeply
little clown doll as
upsetting.
well. Elliot.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't misremembering that.
He's cuddling
No.
the doll.
I don't like that at all. I cast a little sacred flame at the mouse.
It dies.
Good.
It like the porcelain like just cracks, and there's cheese on the inside too.
Cheese on the inside.
Yeah, when it
Cheese
like
all the way
opens, there's just like cheese on the inside, like it was eating it, but there's nothing to digest it, so there's just cheese on the inside.
Algernon, we've seen a lot of really scary things. And this, I swear, is the most horrifying creature I have ever laid eyes on!
Yeah, I agree. My dad's praying at me.
I would like to leave here.
We can leave here. We can definitely leave here. I don't know how to leave here.
I mean, we do have to wait for everyone else to wake up. But as soon as that happens, I would like to leave here. I don't even care if we're going somewhere worse. At this point.
Yeah, and your watch comes to a close, and everyone else begins to wake.
And hey, guess what? I just want to really quick, at the end of this episode, give a shout out and thank you to friend of the podcast, Hilltop Dice. I got to use my brand new Celeste dice for the very first time this session. They were incredible and they're so gorgeous. You can check out our Instagram if you would like to see pictures of those, and you should check out at Hilltop Dice on Instagram and TikTok because they're incredible and they make really great dice. And yeah, so thank you to Hilltop Dice for making my Celeste dice. They're beautiful and I love them so much.